Welcoming, diverse, fascinating. These are all words that I would use to describe the Middle East. But all too often, the Western media only focuses on the negative. We've been in Jordan for 10 days now, and I have been overwhelmed with the generosity of the people, the deliciousness of the food, and all of the incredible attractions. So in this video, I want to show you a different side to the Middle East. First, we're going to the city of Madaba, where Christianity and Islam coexist peacefully in a chilled out, friendly city. After a night in Mafraq, which is only 20 kilometres from the Syrian border, we drive up to Qais, which is close to some of the most geopolitically tense borders in the world. But the town itself really surprised me. We are just taking a walk around wet, rainy Madaba with our local guide Fadi, and he's going to show us around some of the Christian sites of the city. So this is the city. Now we're in the modern city at the moment, and I believe we're walking over to the more historical part. So while Jordan is about 90% Muslim, there is a Christian population, but Madaba is the city that I believe was founded by Christians, and it is the city to this day that has the most ties with the Christian community. Was it founded by Christians?
Found by Christians?
Yeah.
It is a Christian city.
It's a Christian city, yeah. Yeah.
We are about 20%.
20% Christian, yeah.
Now.
Yeah, nice. And the whole of Jordan is 5-6%?
One now.
1%? Oh, really? And you are Christian?
I am a Christian.
Yeah.
My name is Jesus.
Yeah, I gathered.
But people now name my name. It's Fadi.
Yeah.
Fadi, it is the person who sacrificed himself for everybody.
Yeah.
And that Jesus sacrificed his life for us. This is amazing mosaic. They try their best to make it to show you what we have in all Jordan. This is not the old one, the Holy Land.
So this is Orthodox?
This is Catholic Orthodox.
Catholic Orthodox, okay.
Orthodox. We have a lot of Christians group. We have Orthodox, where we will visit now, where is the map. We have Catholic Church in the John the Baptist Church. We have Catholic Orthodox Church. We have Evangelist Church like mine, Nazarene Church, Union Church, Baptized Church, Jesus Church, many. We are Orthodox, like my family, Orthodox. My wife's family, Orthodox Catholic.
So, obviously, absolutely love a map. So this is all of the Jordan biblical sites. There's a lot of them. And there's an area that's just attached, which is where the church helps refugees and teaches them some like mosaic making and skills. So we're going to go see if it's open. Hello, hi, how are you?
How are you?
As I said, they are teaching refugees and even help through the Catholic Church. Now they are building
Nice.
mosaic. They
Hello,
have
hi.
two kinds of mosaic. They have two kinds of mosaic: old technique and new technique.
Okay.
Old and new. Old technique taking a lot of time, and it built by cements and upside down. New technique with good clay, they build it direct with the picture that they are made. This is what they called it new technique, and they called it Syrian work. It is a new technique, which, as I said, it's built by, made direct in the picture with the clay. Okay. And the quality of this place depends about the quality of stones, quality of clay.
Oh, so this is where people learn to make mosaics.
This is wood work.
Oh, okay. Hello.
Yeah, you see, they make for them the frames and things.
Oh, nice.
And here,
You make? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Buy this machine and this.
Okay.
Get the wood by this
Yeah.
machine. Yeah.
Are you from Madaba or?
I'm from Iraq.
Oh, you're from
Iraq?
Iraq?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Whereabouts? Which part?
Which part? Okay,
Which city?
Mosul.
Mosul?
Yeah.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
So those workshops were part of a programme to help refugees who've come to Madaba who would like to learn the art of mosaic making. So there are workshops where they can learn mosaic making, and then there's the tools and the equipment that they need to make the mosaics, and then ultimately they can sell them and make an income. So this is the St George. This is home to the famous Madaba mosaic map, which Fadi introduced to us.
it was built to show you the most important places and the road of Bible, Old Testament and New Testament. It's built to show you Egypt, Jordan, and Israel and Palestine.
Right, let's go in.
This is
So here's the mosaic. And this depicts a lot of the holy Christian sites in the Middle East, including Jerusalem, Bethlehem. Sorry, when was this created?
yeah, good to ask. 6th century.
6th century. Yeah, this was one of the earliest maps ever of the Holy Land. It's so well preserved. Can't believe it. So this is the shop to come to if you want a real local Jordanian souvenir that's handmade and supports local artists. This is Madaba City Corner Mosaic Workshop. And Ali, the guy in there, as you'll see, he speaks excellent English, knows everything you need to know about mosaic, so you can go in, have a chat with him. He may even show you how to make a mosaic.
Starting with how we build the mosaic, we're starting for a roughly drawing or geometry drawing to show us the area we work in. And then we have our collection of stone plus glass. This is sandstone, and we get it from Dead Sea. This is what we can find with Petra, Wadi Rum. Then we have from outside of Jordan, like a marble. Then we have also limestone, as what the normal people use it in the buildings. We have 48 colors, blue, red glass, normally glass we use. Then we cut our stone like this way, in this technique, like this one. We fill this part with this special cement, then we made it upside down. Put water here, then we remove the white cloth. In this technique we work. If you touch this one and touch on anyone from the back, you'll see the difference.
You can see which it is good quality and
Oh, yeah.
With some waters, we will see the
with
color.
good water in it. It will be shining. Look.
Okay, this
This is original.
this is in this way. This is the design, the black iris, our nation flower. Then we have the tree of life. Then the tree of Madaba, and the things we speak
We will
about.
see it today.
The city.
This is one of the
Oh.
oven that made bread.
Yeah.
And if you want to make fatire, fatire it's bread with meat, bread with carrot, bread with cheese. You bring your cheese, your meat, and this man will prepare it for you.
Smells amazing.
Yeah, you can take a picture, and this amazing man بتروح بالصورة خلينا نسوي لك دعاية.
Just bringing the bread out of the oven. Alright, there we go. Freshly baked.
Oh, shukran.
It's hot. Be careful.
It is very hot, yeah.
That looks amazing.
لا لا لا.
It looks great.
For you.
Oh,
This one.
عندك ورقة.
shukran.
Straight out the oven.
Okay.
The generosity of people in Jordan is just unreal. Every time we've gone to a grocery store just to get a couple of little bits, like people have given us stuff. The guy in the bread oven just gave us a piece of bread to try, like completely free of charge. People are just so kind and hospitable and welcoming here. And even just then, I didn't get it on camera, but someone just shouted out the window, "Hello, I hope you enjoy your stay." So people are just so nice. Now I'm going to try some of this warm bread.
Madaba city, my friends, is oldest than 1880. It is, as I said, it's some evidences surrounding and in Madaba city, like in Jalula or other, bring it to Neolithic age. Some evidences bring to Carpet age, Bronze age. And there is a lot of story from Bible telling us about Madaba in Bronze age when Father Abraham came to this area and when Moses came with his people to this area. We'll go from here and back from here.
Okay.
Now, be careful your head,
Yep.
watch your legs.
Okay.
Steps.
Okay.
Very good.
All right, we're going down into the Acropolis. Oh, wow.
Why it was being called the city of Mosaic? We have 2/3 of the churches located in Old Jordan. You have 3 cathedrals. In, we have 1/3 by biblical story in Jordan territory, a part in Jerusalem and Palestine and Israeli area, and a part that in Jordan 1/3 of Old Testimony and New Testimony located in Jordan today. And of course, 1/3 located in Egypt and Desert of Sinai, if we follow Old Testimony and New Testimony. Now, why Madaba city was being called Mosaic city? In 6th century, we Christians, we was so rich people. For that, we built in our family many churches and give money to build a lot of mosaic. Till now, we do that. When we go to the church, I will show you that. For that, we built many things.
These are the old tunnels that run under the city. Don't mind my head here. I've lost everyone. I'm coming. That was hair raising. Ooh. Just climbed up so many ladders. Did not realise how many ladders there were going to be to reach the top of this bell tower. So this is the church bell tower. And you can see the mosque over there. Actually just had the call to prayer. Huge Jordanian flag. Not as big as the one in Amman.
As you can see, there's actually quite a few mosques in the city.
It's a bit hair raising though. Whew. There's the tower that we were just at the top of. And here's the church that we're going to go inside. I think, as it's Orthodox, I should put my hood up.
This is the type of church. As you see, big.
I'm just walking back to the hotel now. I've left Rich with the guide for a little bit longer. But I'm actually feeling a little bit coldy, so I'm going to get back and warm up a bit and rest because it's cold up in these like elevated areas of Jordan. I think we're at about 700 meters, so not a crazy amount of altitude, but yeah, honestly, it is chilly. And I think going from the relative warmth of Amman to the dry desert to the mountains, it's just giving me a bit of whiplash with like climates, because that is like a really surprising thing about Jordan, is that there are so many climates, and yeah, winter, it is chilly. You can see my breath. Anyway, just walking back here now. It's a pretty chilled out city. All right, I think we're going up this way. Oh yeah, Carab House. I'm coming up to Carab House. This is a farm-to-table restaurant that we ate at last night. And oh my goodness me, the food, best food I've eaten in a long time. Their menu is about half vegetarian, half non-vegetarian. And it was just mainly vegetable dishes, which I really needed because I am feeling a little bit coldy. Oh, it was absolutely divine. Really, really, really nice place. And I think they have a farm somewhere in the countryside that you can do tours of as well. It's so nice walking around Jordanian cities as well because they all feel so safe. Hi! Hi! How are you? Like I say, the people are so friendly. Like I just wanted to say hi on camera. And they're just all very relaxed. Like I was in London filming a couple of weeks ago and I really felt quite on edge having my camera out. And everywhere in Jordan is just so chill. Obviously, you know, take usual precautions as you would anywhere, but just the vibe is just so much more laid back than a lot of places I've travelled to recently. Oh, I've just discovered there's juice next door to the hotel. I think I will have to go and see if I can get a juice there. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Orange juice?
Yeah.
Oh, you have? Thank you. Orange, okay.
Yeah.
Can I have, this one, please?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, shukran. I've been needing this fresh orange juice from Coffee and Juice over there. And now I'm going to try and find some chocolate in here. Assalamu alaikum. What have we got? This is a look in a Jordanian Grocery store. Okay, thank you. Shukran. 0.65 Jordanian dinar for Maltesers. The local chocolate would have been cheaper, but you know, sometimes when you just want a bit of home comfort. And this is my hotel. So this is H Boutique Hotel. Staying here for 2 nights. It was about £50 per night. So you split between 2. It's not too bad. It's actually very nice rooms. And very nice staff as well. So pretty happy with it. Oh. Hi. It's dinner time and we've come to Korsun Bookshop and Vegetarian Restaurant, which is just a bit of me all over, really. Did you say this was the first bookshop in Madaba?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah?
That's what the guy said. So this is the
Oh,
bookshop.
wow.
The bookshop.
Yeah, shall we? So this is the bookshop. Good try.
Up to you.
Hello. Thank you.
Hi again.
He said I needed to come and have a look around.
Yeah, is the kitchen still open as well? Yes. Yeah, pretty cool.
Oh, this is really cool. So this is book blind date. Look, you can take a book. You only know this bit. Hey, how much are the wrapped books?
Each other is different.
Oh, okay. Oh, they have different price on them.
Yeah. Which number you want?
I don't know. I was number
They're all in
7.
English.
7? Yes.
All in English, yeah.
6 GD.
6 JD. Should I get number 7? There is too much of the world and too little of life. Did I ask 11 how much that one was?
5 GDs.
5 JDs. My only concern, I feel like 7 I might have read.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to get 11, I think. Interesting. And this was the first bookshop in Madaba?
Yes.
Yeah.
First and only bookshop.
First and only? Oh, nice. They do also have a vegetarian restaurant here and a cafe and garden down here. The garden cafe is open at the moment, but they just do drinks and cakes, etc. The vegetarian kitchen, we did want to try and go for dinner, but sadly it is shut now. I think just places aren't busy enough at the moment, unfortunately. So we're going to head down to where we were earlier. Take 2. Iola Cafe we're going to try. Hi.
Hello. Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum. A lot of this is quite similar to the food we've been having, but there's some different stuff on there. There's the manakish, which are like flatbreads. Haven't had that much halloumi. I know it's not really a Middle Eastern thing, but I get some halloumi. Shall we get baba ganoush instead of hummus?
Yeah, sure.
Considering we will have hummus for breakfast again tomorrow. I opened my blind date bookshop book and it was Great Circle by Maggie Shipstead, which I'd never heard of before, but it sounds really good. It was shortlisted for the 2021 Booker Prize and it is about Marion Graves, who was a traveller destined to live an independent life. She wanted to circumnavigate the globe from pole to pole, but she crash landed and it follows her life and her achievements. So we've got tabbouleh, za'atar bread, mutabao, garlic mushrooms, and we have some halloumi on the way. This is very similar to a lot of the food we ate when we were in Lebanon. It's yeah, feels a bit more varied than some of the food we've been having. It's so good. We spent the next couple of days road tripping in Jordan's eastern desert, which I'm releasing a whole other video on. We finished up this portion of the trip in Mafraq. It's breakfast time in Mafraq. We've got fool. This is like bean dish, falafel, some pickles and bread. We just paid less than 2 dinar. I don't really know what this place is called, but it looks like this. I'll try and find the Google Maps pin and put it in the description, just in case you're ever in Mafraq and want an affordable breakfast. Today we are actually driving along to Kais. So this is about an hour and a half away, and we've got some exciting activities planned there, which will hopefully help us get to grips a bit more with Jordanian culture and history. Mafraq is only about 10 kilometres from the Jordanian border with Syria. There is also a really large air base here, so it is very much a military city. There's not a huge amount to see here. I don't think it's very touristy at all, apart from a train station. So one of the Hejaz railway stations was here. I'm guessing this was like the first station it came to after Syria. Would this be the first station in Jordan? Yeah? Yeah, so if you haven't seen my Hejaz railway video, so that's actually the first time that's happened to us in Jordan, but we were asked to not take any photos or video on our camera, but our phones were okay. I'm guessing that is because it's more of a military town here. So I did manage to get some video on my phone, which I'll just insert here. But what I was saying is that I did a full video on the Hejaz Railway, so if you've not watched that already, then make sure you give that a watch. But it was basically a train that ran all the way from Damascus in Syria to Medina in Saudi Arabia. It only ran for about 12 years, and then it kind of fell into collapse after the collapse of the Ottoman Empire. But it's a really interesting train route, and they are actually hoping that in the not too distant future they'll set up the Damascus to Jordan, like various stations in Jordan, line again. So at some point relatively soon, you might be able to take a train from here to Damascus. Jordan as a country has loads of different microclimates, and we seem to have changed microclimate. So yesterday we were in the basalt deserts and it felt very, very, very deserty. Now everything is looking a lot more green. As we're going north, we're approaching the Syrian border, and we're probably not too far from the coast now. Jordan doesn't have a coastline. We're near the Sea of Galilee, that's where we're near. Yeah, in a straight line, we're less than 50 kilometres to the coastline now. If you can... Can't really see that, but I'll put a map in. You can definitely see the everything changing. The terrain has changed quite a lot, and I wonder whether we'll feel any difference in the weather. We're in Kais now. We're doing a couple of experiences here with Baraka destinations. There's a bit of information about them here. At Baraka, we believe in the power of community and the beauty of hidden gems. We partner with local communities to create unique, high-quality travel experiences that showcase the rich culture and history of these incredible places. Our mission is to connect you with the heart of Jordan, where you can explore off-the-beaten-path treasures, savour farm-to-table meals, and immerse yourself in authentic village life. And they're based in Kais and Pella.
Cooking class, same new today.
That's what we've booked, yeah.
Prepare the local food, especially in the North Jordan. Yeah. And another beekeeping with guide and hadab making.
What's hadab? It's like the...
Hadab same the kufiya, egal.
Oh, like the scuffs. Yeah. Oh, cool. You'd like that. Oh, that's the hadab. Oh, okay. Yep.
This is the mark for the Jordanian. Here.
Oh, that's...
This is there, same for Palestine.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And same this red, but Gulf people. Same Saudi Arabia, but without
okay.
This the mark for Jordanian people.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah. So each country looks a little bit different. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. No, I didn't know that either.
Some legendary with Sultan. You can draw any shape. Then description for the chisel. Yeah, can you description? We have a 3-stage: light cycling, intermediate, advanced with Alaa. Okay, and hiking with Ahmed. Camping. Yeah, the same guide Ahmed. And seasonal for the foraging.
Depends on the time. Yeah.
And honey
harvesting for.
Yeah, honey and.
Olive picking.
Yeah.
So they also have a guest house here. This is the family room with an ensuite bathroom there. It's huge. Oh, nice.
Living room.
Yeah, living room.
Sharing. Smell for the.
Yeah, that's really cool. this log burner. Cool. So these are all made around Kais?
Yes.
Oh, lovely view. Wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Look at that view.
أنا بزلكته.
It's very different, the climate here,
Yeah.
to we were in the desert before.
Yeah.
Here feels, yeah.
Jordan and the south.
Yeah, yeah. So green here.
Yeah.
We are in the northeast of Jordan, in the city of Gadara called. And Gadara, it's a Semitic word. It means rugged land, and this city was known by this name since the 3rd century BC. The recent name of the city, Mkis, which came from Makis, and Makis, it was a taxes, so they used to collect these taxes from the people here, and recently it became Kais, like mother of Kais, but there's no mother and there's no Kais, so the word is Makis.
Makis.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, wow. So Ahmed, who's showing us around today, he was actually born in the ruin that he's now guiding. There he is. He's from Beit al Baraka, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And see the city wall here. So I'm talking about the limestone section. The foundations of the city wall, it's Hellenistic, 300 BC, and the upper part of the wall, it's Roman from the 1st century BC. And the white flowers you can see, this is rocket, so this is eatable plant. So we do foraging sometimes when we do the tour.
Cool. And we were saying when we were driving up, the climate here and the surroundings feel so different. It feels more Mediterranean.
Yes, we are Mediterranean region. The Mediterranean is only 55 kilometers
55
far from
kilometers.
here to the western side. Yeah, this is actually what Jordan gave it beauty. When you drive like a short distance, you find in the front. Now, in like 7 to 8 minutes drive, you will be in Jordan Valley.
Yeah.
Okay.
Flat, banana citrus farms, 200 meters minus, and we are here 400
Above.
plus.
Yeah,
Yes, above.
yeah.
Oh, 400 meters.
Yes.
Yeah. So this was an old village that was inhabited until 1987. This is the houses that people used to live in. And nowadays it's preserved as an archaeological site. So we got in here again with our Jordan Pass. So if you are coming to Jordan, make sure you get a Jordan Pass.
The Roman time in the 64 BC, it became a Roman city when the great Roman leader Pompeius established Decapolis, 10 cities, the Roman province. Decapolises are 10 Roman cities located in Jordan, Palestine, and Syria, but 6 of these cities are in Jordan, like Amman was called Philadelphia, Jerash, Gerasia, Perla, Arabella, Abila, and Gadara, where we are right now. And in Syria 3 cities, and in Palestine 1. So if you look at the map of them, they are like a circle located between the desert and the Mediterranean. So it was established actually to control the caravan roads and to stop the expanding of Nabatean from Petra to this region. And each city was built by its local stones. So you haven't seen in Jerash on Amman basalt, but you can see it here because it's exists here. Also with limestone, we will see some marble which imported in that time from Greece and Italy, Turkey. Roman actually they provided Gadara of water by tunnels from Syria to here, which actually far away, and the tunnel is 170 kilometers long. But the end they provided the city 78 liters per second. The city reached like the top and the crowning achievement period, we can say it's the 2nd century AD. Then Byzantine period started. Byzantine is the Christianity period of Roman. It was when Constantinos adopted the Christianity and reclaimed or announced it official religion to the empire. And here they started building churches, and they used some of the Roman structures, churches. And after that, the conflict started between Byzantine and Arab, and it was ended in 636 AD by the Battle of Yarmouk, if you heard about it. In 750, the city and all the Decapolis were destroyed by strong earthquake. After the earthquake, the city lost its importance. The community, they built their houses here because the ancient stones available, they took the stones from the Roman structures and they built houses because of the water sources around Gadara, because of the agricultural farms, and these houses, it was inhabited by the community until 1987, the greater part was inhabited. But before 1974, the government possessed the site and they made the prices for the locals, and in 1947 they asked them to move. And we bought new houses in the village, and now there is a plan for the whole village from that time, so step by step. I hope we will see all the houses restored. So where we are right now is the house where I was born.
Oh,
and where
wow.
I grew up.
Oh, cool.
Yes, this one
Yeah.
here. And actually, I was born exactly in this room. This is my old house.
Yeah.
This is the entrance. We enter from here.
Oh,
we are
cool.
inside here. And this is the rooms.
Yeah.
It's next to us. The tree is gone. The oven over there gone.
Yeah.
The stable of the cow is gone. But my tent still exists on the top of the roof, which it was here.
Yeah.
And this is my donkey. Yes.
Oh,
you can
that's
see
so cool.
people.
Yeah,
so there was a
yeah.
life in the village, as you can
Yeah.
see here.
Yeah.
So when did your family move out?
1987.
1987.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So that's when everyone
Yes,
moved out.
I didn't
Yeah.
move with them.
Yeah.
I stayed 3 days in my tent, but then they kicked me.
Oh, really?
Yes,
oh.
you have to go.
Did you
yes.
you not want to leave then?
Yes, I don't want to leave. No,
No. And how is tourism now?
it's down actually.
Down, yeah.
Yes, since 7th of October. It's
Yeah,
down,
of
yes.
course. Yeah. Has it gotten any better in the last few months, or?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I have some reservation for March and April.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, today's my. I have 3 tours. One before you came just this morning, last minute.
Okay. Yeah.
They booked me yesterday.
Yeah.
And I have another group after you.
Okay.
But 2 weeks ago, I
Yeah.
didn't work.
Nothing. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I have 3 Airbnbs.
Yeah.
I think I sold the 3 rooms only. So this is from the 2nd century AD. Look at the vaulted arch, how they build it. This is carry all the building. Without mortar, without supports. So they built, if you see, the lower part of the stones is smaller than the upper part.
Yeah.
And so they build it, and then it's hard to fall down. The one in the middle, it's called keystone. So if you want to remove, you have to start from the one in the middle. And this is the last stone was built. So last in, first out.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Is this all original? Or is this
Yes.
restored?
All original, yes. Just the pavement.
So when you were a child, did you used to come and play here?
Hide and seek.
And well, yeah. So this is how the Romans presented their sound and how they projected their voices in a world with no microphones. So here you can hear it's just normal, and then as I turn, I'll carry on talking. And then I don't know if you can hear it now, but it's much louder. It sounds like I'm talking into a microphone when I'm really not, and that's a very clever way that they've done their. What's the word again? Acoustics. Yeah. And then back to normal. Going to the top of the theatre, it looks like. So this could fit 3,000 people, and right at the top are the VIP seats. So I'm going to head to those. And the way that those acoustics are that it would be even, people would even hear it from the very top. So let's see what the view's like up here. Oh, nice. I could quite happily watch a play here. Yeah, it's nice. Beautiful view as well. Ahmed just told us when he was growing up here, he used to play football at these Basilica ruins. This was the goal, and then this was the football pitch. So actually, very well appointed for playing football.
Show you my house, I show you my playing ground, but I didn't show you my school.
Oh, this was your school?
This was my
Oh,
school.
cool. So Ahmed, when you lived here,
Yes.
how many people lived here? What was the population?
Around 300.
300, okay.
Yes.
So you had, the school was just the children who were living here?
Yeah, elementary school.
Elementary
it was,
school, yeah.
Yes. It was boys and girls.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So I studied the first to the 4th grade here, my elementary school, and then I moved to another school.
Okay.
Yes, and always I look at the view.
I bet, yeah. So we're just coming up to this viewpoint. You can see so much from here. All right. So,
You can see the map. Guys, Sea of Galilee. They could see Gennesaret in German. Dead Sea, Mediterranean, Jerusalem, Nazareth should be over there, here. We are here now, the viewpoint, and this is the border line. As you can see
okay,
it.
yeah.
Okay.
So, we said 4 countries, and these 4 countries during the Ottoman period called Levant. And in 1916, when England and France occupied this region, they divided by agreement between them called Sykes-Picot Agreement, and it was in 1916. Sykes is English, and Picot is French. And here, there's a little river running by the gorge called Yarmouk River. So they said north of it Syria, south of it Jordan. Nowadays, if we drive by this road to this little town, is Jordanian town. Again, you see the second road, the road goes to the second village. That's also Jordanian village called Jordan Himma, which it means Himma from Hammam, hot spring. Can you see there is a little forest with minaret of mosque down here?
Yes.
This is called Syrian Himma, which it means it's not in Jordan and we don't have access to it.
Right, okay.
So, the gorge is the border line, but the river changed its direction and make half a circle around the little mosque here, and it's now in the north side of the river, which means it's not in Jordan. If you follow the cliff, you can see the white part of it. You can see Snaky Road going up to Golan Heights, and you can see Israeli trucks.
Right.
And Israeli cars. 1967, Israel occupied Golan Heights next to us, and part of the West Bank, of course, and part of Jordan Valley, part of Sinai, and it became more wars, and it's still occupied. So United Nations, they stopped the war. It was called Six-Day War, and actually they produced like a decision 242 said Israel should go back before the line of 4th of June 1967, but they didn't, and they still occupied Golan Heights, and they built some settlements at the top of it.
Right.
Yes, and you are lucky today. You can see the snow in the far distance. That's south of Lebanon. We don't see it very often. So this is the highest mount in the region called Mount Hermon. It's 2,880 meters above sea level.
Wow.
And Jordan River starts from that mount. Then the river runs and goes into the lake and exits from the lake, Sea of Galilee, and goes through Jordan Valley. So it became the natural border line between West Bank and East Bank, which means Jordan and Palestine.
Okay.
Sea of Galilee is lowest part of earth fresh water. Dead Sea, lowest part of earth salty water.
Okay, yeah.
And it's called Sea of Galilee due to the mountains beyond, called Galilee Mountains. And this is where Jesus lived.
Oh, okay. So this is biblical.
Exactly. This is biblical places. And Jesus also made some miracles here. So he walked in the water. If we look beyond the flag, we can see the highest mount next to us. This is Holy Mount of Tabor. It's mentioned in the Bible. It's the Transfiguration Mount of Jesus. And the city beside it, the city of Nazareth.
Oh, Nazareth.
Yes, and beyond the mountains, this the east coast of the Mediterranean. So only 1 hour from here to the Mediterranean.
Yeah.
1 hour to Damascus, if there's no borders.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
What's it like living sort of around so many borders?
It's sad, actually. So you can see everything next to you, and you can't go.
Yeah.
Especially for someone like me who lived in Europe for some years, and it was easy travel, with the Schengen. So I remember I traveled from Austria to Germany to the Netherlands and Belgium, and no one asked me for passport. Here, I never been to this site.
Never?
No.
Yeah.
If I want to go, I need visa. So the process started from Amman embassy, from the Israeli embassy in Amman. If I get the visa, I have to drive to this direction, opposite direction, like 30 kilometers, then enter to Beit Shan and make around Israel to come to here.
That's
Even
ridiculous.
it's 2 kilometers, you know.
Yeah,
Yes, it's closer than the place I can go, which in the
Yeah.
Jordan side.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I have a hiking trail here called Almond Trail. I would like to complete it to Sea of Galilee and call it Peace Trail.
Yeah.
That's
So
amazing.
this is my
Yeah.
dreams here. This is our feeling. Once I cried when I was in south of Lebanon, beyond that mountains, and I could, when I opened the map and I saw how I'm close to Kais, and I can't come because of Israel in the middle, and I have to drive back to Beirut, to fly to Amman and come to Kais.
Yeah.
So this
Ridiculous.
is
Yeah.
also actually about the war. Like every some months, every some years, there is war here. We are affected. Our business affected.
Yeah.
Why we don't live together? This is the question.
Yeah.
But we can we go back to the last century when people lived together. It's
Yeah.
easy. It's easy. We are all human beings. We can live together.
Do you think one day you could complete your peace trail to the lake?
Me
or-
not. Me not. Maybe the second generation or new generation or the generation after me. I hope so, but I don't think so. Many times I thought to leave the country.
Oh, really? To
Yes,
live
and to
Jordan?
do business somewhere else, peaceful. But I built a name here, and I love my place. I like to show people my city, my places, and to tell them our message.
Yeah.
And especially for you, you're a YouTuber. I hope you will not delete anything from my speech and to tell the
No.
people to come here.
Yeah, of course.
So you have a big duty to tell the people about the peace of Jordan. You told me about the beauty of Jordan, about the people, about people. They are kind and generous, and so this is what we need actually.
Yeah.
We need the people to come here.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
The guest house we're staying in tonight, we tried to drop our bags off earlier, but we weren't able to because we found the guest house, but the owner wasn't there, so we didn't want to just go in without him being there. But actually, we just bumped into him at the museum here. He's actually the curator of the museum, so yeah, everyone knows each other here. But yeah, we've met him now. We've actually got the key, so we can check into our room sort of at our leisure, which is very nice. But actually, now we are just off to go to a cooking class. So love doing a cooking class whenever I travel. Obviously been loving Jordanian food. So we're going to go and learn how to make some of it and, I presume, eat lots and lots of food. So we've come to Nayla's house and she is going to show us how to cook lots of delicious Jordanian food. Yes. Branded apron, so Beit Nayla, which means house. Say Beit me home.
This is spicy, magluba, salt and pepper.
Oh, hi there. So we're making magluba, which is the national dish of Jordan. But everyone's been telling me to try this, but it is traditionally a chicken dish. Shukran. But we are making a vegetarian version. Next ingredient that's going in is potato. So we've fried the cauliflower. It looks really good, really crispy. And now I'm guessing we're going to fry the potato. Oh, potato is sticking. Kitchen nightmares. I'm guessing we're going to fry the potato the same way, but I just need to make sure it doesn't stick.
Yeah.
Welcome to Ready Steady Cook. All right, I think I've got a good rhythm going on now. We're just flipping and we're...
شوية كركمة. اوكي. شكل الوفات كثار نوعا ما تجيب خرابيط.
Oh, tedious.
Ah.
Oh, no.
What's this one called?
Chachi.
Chachi.
Mix. Hapuk.
Kafuk. Kafuk. Oh. Oh, alhamdulillah. Dinner is served.
Madaba.
Virgin. tahiniya, and you got us
Tahini.
lemons.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Lemon,
tahiniya.
yeah.
Nice. Maklub. Chaita. Chachi. Chachi.
Yes.
Chachi.
Good.
Okay. Mutabal. And we've got some salads and olives. Yeah, and magluba. Star of the show. I'm really glad we got the chance to try this because this is Jordan's national dish, but it's usually made with chicken, so we haven't had the chance to try it so far. But let's give it a go now. That's good. Nice, nice spice balance.
Yeah.
The cauliflower's really good. Cauliflower's got that texture, you know, when it's like wings.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We're very intrigued about the chiachi, which I believe is a speciality from this region. I don't know how you eat it. I presume you just kind of take one.
You just take it.
That's the huge one. That's your one. So this is...
Have you tried this?
No, I'm just about to. This is the vegetables mixed with eggs and breadcrumbs and cooked in the yogurt. You'll like that.
Yeah.
Got some lovely looking mint lemonade. Cheers. We're back at Baraka Lodge now, and we've just come up to the rooftop, and I didn't realise earlier when I looked out over this, but you can actually see Golan Heights here. So I think I did show you all of this before, but all of this here is Golan Heights. And then you can actually still see Mount Hebron in Lebanon. I don't know if the camera quite picks it up, but you should be able to see some mountains, like the figure of them in the background. And at least the snow-capped one is in Lebanon, the biggest mountain in the region. And then you can it's not as good a view as we had before, but you can just about make out the Sea of Galilee here, somewhere here behind that hill. Don't know how well the camera picks it up, but all of that land is what is now Israel. So I am really seeing 4 nations at the same time, and it's just strange how here feels like the most peaceful setting, but there is so much hardship going on in some of these countries. I've loved our time in Jordan. Honestly, it's been some of the most like amazing travels of my life. And I've said this 1,000,001 times, but I felt so safe. Like, everything about it just makes me feel so safe. I just really hope that the surrounding countries that are currently going through turmoil will feel that safety someday. I just hope that one day this region will know peace, because it deserves it. The people here are incredible and they deserve it. And I'm happy that Jordan has its stability. For Jordan, I hope that the tourists come back soon, because it is super safe and it's an incredible country to travel around. And for the rest of the places, I hope they get stability. And yeah, heavy stuff. I'm probably not making that much sense, but yeah, it's moving being here. We're just about to leave Kais and start driving south, but I just wanted to share where we stayed last night. So it's called Gadar Rent Room B&B, and unfortunately I forgot to video this when I got in. So the bed was made up properly, but we've obviously slept in it since then. But I just wanted to share this apartment. So we had the full apartment to ourselves. It's got a lounge area and a kitchen. And our host, Ibrahim, cooked us the most delicious breakfast this morning. So if you're looking for somewhere to stay in Kais that's like a comfortable, traditional Jordanian place to stay, then I highly recommend this. I will put the link to its booking page in the description of this video. Ready to yalla?
Yeah, yalla.
Been waiting for me to yalla. Yeah. We've just left Kais and we've just been driving for about 20 minutes. We're obviously in Jordan still, we're not leaving Jordan. But right over there, just sort of this bit here and all of this is Golan Heights, which is, was Syria, now occupied by Israel. In the distance I don't know if you can make it out on the map, but you can see the Sea of Galilee and Israel. Can't see Lebanon today, Not from here, at least. Where we're standing has been some of the most tumultuous borders in the world, and some of the places that have been in the newspapers so much. And, you know, we've just spent a night in Kais, and we've just found it to be the most peaceful, welcoming, friendly, lovely place. The media doesn't show all of these complexities and all of the people behind these places, and I hope I'm doing so in this video. There's one more place we're going to go to before I start my next video. So let's get back in the car and head down there. Here we have Pella. There are so many archaeological sites in Jordan. But the reason why I'm finding Pella really interesting is because it is a really good indicator of how this part of Jordan and this part of the Middle East really has been such a lush and verdant and well sought after place to be over the millenniums. So the settlement here dates back to the last ice age. So prehistoric people were here, but the first time there were permanent residents here was during the Neolithic age. This was about 1800 BC, I believe. So after the last ice age, everything got a little bit warmer. And the area that we're in now, the Jordan Valley, became one of the most sought after areas, really, because of its capacity to grow so many different crops and because of its great climate as well. Towards the end of February now, it's the 26th of February, and this is the nicest weather we've had in days. It's actually warm enough to walk around without a coat, and there's only a slight breeze, but the weather in the desert was far more extreme, so I can see why people would choose to settle here. It was also a passing place for people on caravan routes. This area of Jordan was at the meeting point between two main caravan routes, one going north to south and one going east to west. So people would stay here as well and rest while they were on these journeys. It's just another indication really of how much life has flourished here for millennia and just how special a place it is. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. This trip was emotional in so many ways, but it's really important to me to share some of the stories of the people we met along the way. Jordan is one of the most amazing countries I've ever been to, and this is largely because of its people. Thank you for watching, and the biggest shukran to anyone who welcomed us in Jordan.